Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 27th of August. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director of Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. So this week we have ServiceStream, Prosper, Temple & Webster, Worley's and Tabcorp. So if you have a request, please send it through. Remember to sign up to our free newsletter. If you enjoy these videos, please share them on Facebook and Twitter, and if you like them, even leave us a review. Remember, we do have other services. Our main business is portfolio management, so please let me know if you need further help. And any advice is general only. So we've got a daily chart here of ServiceStream, so we can see that in terms of what it's done since March, it's pretty much underperformed the market. And if I zoom out, you could see that even pre-COVID, it was underperforming and basically downtrending. But most recently, what we're seeing is in terms of this sort of correction from the last few months, we're seeing it break that now. So we're seeing it put in, some higher highs and higher lows finally. And look, we can even see the volume coming in for the last few days. So it looks like it wants to finally get a move on. And for the moment, it looks like it'll recover. Okay, this is Prosper. So it hasn't been listed very long. I'll just zoom out here on the daily. We can see that it's been a terrible performer since listing. If we zoom in a bit more, it seems to be finding some support. I mean, we've got this low point here. It's sort of come back to that level, and we could see in the last few days it sort of closed near the highs, bit extra volume coming in. So it looks like it's trying to recover from here as well. I think in terms of a little trading opportunity, I think if you keep a tight stop loss around here, potential upside to the June peak, but ultimately with this whole pattern here, I'd rather see it just clear this June peak, and then it would start to look better. But at least for now, we've potentially got a bit of upside. Temple & Webster, so very strong performance since March, and it's been fairly sustainable. So this trend hasn't, we haven't seen sort of vertical moves higher. It's just a proper trend here. Now, most recently, we saw, so after sort of peaking here in July, we saw a nice sort of sideways consolidation, good buying support. So we haven't seen it pull back. We've just seen it head sideways. So, for whatever selling was occurring, we've seen some good buying come in, which is good. And then yesterday we saw a clear break. So sideways consolidation, then a big move up, closing on its high, all-time high. So it looks like this consolidation is over, and Temple & Webster should continue rallying from here. Worley Parsons. So over the last couple of months, it's been pretty similar to most oil stocks, peaking here in early June and then just sort of fading away, and then just heading sideways over the last sort of few weeks. There was obviously some resistance here at $9, and then quite clearly it broke that yesterday. So the $9 level's now been overcome, and it should rally from here. However, of course, we should expect at least some sort of resistance as it gets back near that June peak. So all the people buying up here, possibly looking to get out at break even. So possible resistance there. And finally, Tabcorp. So it's sort of traded fairly in line with the market, recovery off the March lows, sort of a peak in June, and then sideways since then. But we are seeing a clear line of resistance form at these current levels. We have seen it make some higher lows. So clearly it looks like it's getting ready to push higher again. We need to see a proper break, so it needs to be trading here somewhere, closing up here, and then that's a break. However, if we move to our weekly chart, so we can see for the last sort of 5-6 years, this sort of $4 region was a very important level for it. So even if it does break, you're going to hit major resistance pretty soon. So I think any sort of upside with Tabcorp could be limited. Okay, well that's all for this week. If you have a request, send a stock through. We do get a lot of requests, so I'll try my best to include your stock for you.